Well, hello everybody. Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Welcome to Tamarindo, Costa Rica. And what are we going to talk about today? I've noticed that I've always got a bump in viewership whenever I talked about something that was COVID/leadership related. So what I've done is I've trolled through the internet and I've been looking for different topics. And I found a very interesting one that's, I guess I could say it's gained some traction over the past couple of months. And I call this post-COVID and the notion of a hybrid work environment. Now, let me try to unpack that a little bit. What I'm hearing is that a lot of organizations are telling their workers, why don't you just come in 1 or 2 days a week, or why don't you work from home 1 or 2 days a week, and the rest of the time you come into the office, you stay at home, and it's that kind of give and take. Now, I will tell you the reason behind that is I think the technology has developed to the point where an individual can in fact work from home seamlessly, virtually seamlessly, being in the office. The office time is just to make sure that the papers are stapled properly, and of course the social engagement part of it, so that there isn't that level of detachment. And I think it's a very interesting process to work through, of having individuals in a hybrid work environment, more so than just simply virtually. I will tell you, from what I have researched, the biggest reason why virtual employees resign is a lack of engagement. They don't feel connected to the mothership, and that's why they resign. So the ability to work a couple days out of the office is great. Now, of course, that does hamper you in terms of the hiring process. So if you're in Chicago, you're not going to be able to hire somebody in Los Angeles and say, why don't you come into the office 2 days a week? Whereas virtually you can do that. And if you've got your technological infrastructure in place and your training infrastructure in place, you could hire virtually all over the world. And individuals will in fact be able to work for you in this kind of virtual seamless environment. But if you do want individuals to come in a couple days a week, you're kind of geographically landlocked. Again, I'm bringing out ideas that I've read. It's up to you to determine how you want to utilize these ideas. I think the moral to the story is this, though. As we get out of this COVID bull crap that's been going on for the last 2 years, and we start going back to a level of normalcy, and by normalcy I mean people looking at each other and smiling without a mask on, like you look like a bandit trying to rob somebody. As we get back to this level of normalcy, you may want to think about this as a strategy. Do I want employees to be home a couple days a week? Now, one other point that I'll make here is that there is still a cost implication. If you need to carve out a cubicle and some type of a footprint in your office, just because they're not there, that footprint doesn't go away. I've heard people talk about, well, being able to rotate footprints. That's nice, although it's very difficult to put a family portrait in a cubicle if you're only going to be there 2 or 3 days a week. So there's a lot of implications behind this. All I wanted to do was bring this up to your attention. This is an emerging topic on the internet, this post-COVID stuff, the notion of a hybrid work environment. Should we actually be partially virtual and partially face-to-face? There's a lot of other information out there. I've done a lot of research on it. If you have any other questions, email me and let's discuss this further. Bill Shaka, thank you for attending yet another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator, and I look forward to seeing you in the next edition. Bye-bye now.